out sperm donors have to pay child support. Back in 2018, I was artificially inseminated because I'm a lesbian and I wanted kids, right? So me and my girlfriend decided that we were going to go find a donor and have a kid that way. When we broke up, she said that she had no legal obligation to this child and she didn't want to be the parent anymore. Of course, I was like, whatever, that's fine. Just give me, some child support. And she said, did you not hear me? I have no legal obligation to this child. I'm not going to pay child support. So now I'm trying to get the sperm donor to pay child support because biologically he is my daughter's parent. So I want him to give me his half. I don't know what to do at this point, but I just think it's really messed up that somebody can just go donate sperm and then have nothing else to do with the kid.
How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Friday, April the 25th, 2025. It's your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. Want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to rock out with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I am back with another video. And this time I have a delusional Becky coming on these YouTube streets with a wild ass request. And man, family, this one right here is a doozy. I don't know if this white chick just don't have no common sense, or if she is just freaking brain dead. Because what she is asking and what she is expecting is totally unreasonable, and common sense will tell you that from a legality standpoint, you don't have a leg to stand on. Y'all saw the video, family. But as I always do, I am going to play the audio in the background, and I'm going to comment along the way.
Sperm donors have to pay child support. Back in 2018, I was artificially inseminated because I'm a lesbian and I wanted kids, right? So me and my girlfriend decided that we were going to go find a donor and have a kid that way.
So that's the problem right there. You a lesbian, and you and your girlfriend, y'all decide to procreate. But the problem is, because both of y'all are females, y'all can't procreate. So y'all needed the assistance of a man. You see, even when y'all said, oh, the hell with a man, I don't want to date a man, I'm gonna get me another female today and have a family with, you still need a man to create life. Isn't that something? Isn't it something that both y'all two women bumping kitties, bumping vaginas, y'all couldn't even come up with the wherewithal to create life? Isn't that something? Still need a man. But then, because you need a man, and y'all didn't want to involve a man that y'all know, y'all went to a sperm bank. Well, men go and donate sperm for monies. And when that man donates sperm, he just dropping off some sperm. He not financially obligated for your child, ma'am. He is not, unfortunately.
When we broke up, she said that she had no legal obligation to this child and she didn't want to be the parent anymore. And she didn't. And damn right. That lady didn't have no legal obligation. Your ass decided to go get pregnant, ma'am. You decided to be in this relationship with this woman, and you decided to go to a sperm bank, you and this lady together. Y'all collectively made the decision, but the ultimate decision maker is you, ma'am, because you the one that had to get some donated sperm put up inside you in order for you to get pregnant. Although you and this lady at the time came up with this idea together, you were the one that ultimately was going to have the ultimate say in the matter, because you were the one that was going to be carrying the child. You were the one that's going to have to go through the 9 months of the BS. But now that your little boo done decided she don't want to be with your ass no more for whatever the reason, you expect her to pay child support. Wrong answer. You know why? Because your boo
did not help you. She did not give you no type of assistance, DNA, nothing to help you create this life. Thus is why y'all had to go to get some donated sperm. So this lady don't have no obligation to you or that little child. That ain't her child. And I ain't got no problem with it because, ma'am, you should have thought better. You should have thought all of this out, but you didn't. And now your ass begging for help. Now your ass begging for child support. Now you asking for something that is totally unreasonable. Man, I've been doing this thing called life for a long time. And I promise you, out of all the crazy stuff I thought I heard, I ain't never heard no crazy ish like this. This woman gonna go to the sperm bank, gonna get some donated sperm. She don't know. Do you even know who the baby daddy is? Do you even know who donated the sperm? I don't know how it works, but I do believe. I don't know. I don't know if that, whenever that you go, go to the sperm bank, they got pictures to match the sperm, so you know what your baby can potentially look like. If it was a white sperm donor, a black sperm donor, an Asian sperm. I don't know how it works, family. But fact of the matter is from a legal standpoint, the sperm donor is not on the hook. Sorry.
Fine, just give me, some child support. And she said, did you not hear me? I have no legal obligation to this child. I'm not going to pay child support. So now I'm trying to get the sperm donor to pay child support because biologically he is my daughter's parent. So I want him to give me his half. I don't know what to do at this point, but I just think it's...
Okay, so let me ask you this, ma'am. If it was two men that wanted to have a child, right? Well, obviously, two men can't get it done. Two men will need the assistance of a female to help them bring this child into existence. So when them two men decide on who gon', put their little part in the sperm, right? They still gotta find a mother to artificially inseminate. They still gotta find a surrogate mother. So let's just say two men just get together, decide they want to have a child, right? And they go and they find a surrogate mother. The one dude donated his little sperm and whatnot. Surrogate mother get pregnant, deliver the baby, and all of a sudden, Bill decide that he tired of your shit, John. Bill don't want to deal with this shit, John. And guess what? Bill tired of that little crying ass little goddamn baby that he really didn't want. So now Bill like, deuces, John. I ain't responsible for this baby because I ain't help you make this baby. Do you think that is fair that at that point John should try to go after the surrogate mother and say, hey, listen, Melissa, I know all you did was just carry the baby, and that was your part. But I feel like you ought to come give some child support. Better yet, I feel like you ought to come assist with raising the baby. Yeah, don't worry about the child support, Melissa. Just move on in and help raise this baby. Now, does that make any sense? Hell no, it don't, family. But to this lady, it makes plenty of sense. Listen, family, we're in a sad state of affairs. You got women marrying women, and then now they decide to have children, but knowing they can't have no children, they got to go and enlist the aid of a man, the services of a man. And then now, now you got men who are marrying men or dating men, bumping two men bumping meats together. It's unnatural. But hey, I ain't mad at nobody. If that's how you want to move, that's your business. But now these people that are in these relationships, they decide now that they want to have children. And you have to ask yourself, a child raised in this environment, is that not confusing to the child? Is that not confusing? Look, Mikey got two mamas. Look, Mikey got two daddies. To me, it seems like the child is already gonna come. He already gonna come out the womb bewildered. Goddamn, how I got two mommies? How I got two daddies? This shit just don't make no sense. But family, that's just the way it is nowadays. That is the way that the world is moving. And it's crazy because now you got delusional ass Becky's expecting the sperm donor to pay child support. Man, I done seen it all. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.